Okay, ladies, like I told you, today I am making another comfort food. And what I'm making today is my chili. I'm not using beans that you soak overnight. I'm going to do it the fast way and use canned beans. So I'm about to show you the products that I use for my chili. I buy this pack right here, 6-gun chili mixing. I got to get this from Stater Brothers for $2.99. And it comes with 2 packets of seasoning, some thickener, which I rarely use, and some cayenne pepper, and you can make it as hot as you like. I have my leftover chopped green onions, my chopped green bell pepper, some onions, tomato paste, tomato sauce, petite cut tomatoes, hot green chilies. I have 2 cans of the pinto beans, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use both cans. But I have 2 cans of pinto beans, 1 can of black beans, ground beef. The seasonings that I use is Lawry's. Seasoned salt, garlic salt, pepper, garlic, granulated onion, granulated garlic. And this is what I use all the time when I cook, no matter what it is. I use all 5 of these. That's why I have the big bottles and not the little bottles. So we're going to start. So for this 6-gun chili mixins, all you have to do is follow the instructions on the back. So the instructions on the back, you have to mix these 2 packets of seasonings inside a bowl with some water. You need 1 cup of water for this mix. And just mix it around with the whisk. So now we're going to take a little bit of olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil. Or you can use regular oil, it doesn't matter. This is only to brown the onions and the bell pepper. So we're going to let the oil get hot, and then we're going to place the onions and the bell pepper. Okay, so the oil is hot. So now we're going to add the onion. Put the fire down to medium heat so it won't burn the onions and the bell pepper. Now the bell pepper. We're also going to add some minced garlic. Just this much. And you do not want the garlic to burn because it will make the whole dish nasty. So we're going to let these cook a little bit and get translucent, and I'll be back with the finished look on the bell peppers and the onions. Okay, so the onions and bell pepper is almost done. I almost forgot to add my poblano pepper. It is not as spicy as a jalapeno, but it gives the chili a good taste. So I'm going to add that with it. Okay, ladies, so now the peppers, the onions and stuff are translucent. So now I'm going to add the meat. And what I have right here is, I'm thinking 1 pound of ground beef, 4 ounces. No, I don't know. 2 pounds of ground beef. And this is lean ground beef. And I'm going to put that into the mixture and crumble it up. I can't stand big old chunky pieces of meat in my chili, so I'm also going to cut it up with my spatula. And that's my little niece crying. She always crying. Okay, wipe my hands. Turn the fire down just a little. So now I'm add the seasoning salt. Garlic salt. Pepper. Granulated onion. Granulated garlic. And then I stir it up, mix it with the onions. Okay, so I'm back. And all I do is chop up my ground beef because I can't stand big old chunks. And it's kind of noisy, so. Okay, you guys, the meat is done. So now I'm going to drain the fat off of the meat. Even though it really doesn't have that much fat because it is lean ground beef. And then I'm going to add my tomatoes. So I drained the meat, and that's what it looks like. So now I'm going to add it into this pot where I'm going to mix all of the chili together. Place it in there. Turn the stove back on. Okay, ladies, so we got the meat in here sizzling. So now we're going to add that mixture that we mixed up earlier in the bowl from the chili mix. Pour that in there. We're also going to add the tomatoes, petite cut, with the juice. Stir that up, mix it really well. Okay, so now we are going to add a can of the pinto beans with the juice, because that's where all the juice is coming from, is the beans. I don't know if I want to use the other can of the pinto beans. Maybe the can with the black beans will be enough beans. Okay, so now we're going to add the black beans. Yeah, I'm not going to add the other can of beans because this is way enough beans, I think. No, it's way too much meat. So I'm going to add the other can of beans. But with this can, I am going to drain the liquid off because it's already a lot of liquid in there. Okay, so I did add the other can of pinto beans. So I like my chili with a little kick. My daughter does too because she loves hot food. So I am putting in some diced jalapenos. And this is hot. So I'm putting the whole can in there. I'm putting in some tomato paste. And 1 can of tomato sauce. So I'm going to let this simmer, you guys, and then I'll come right back. Okay, ladies, this is how it looks so far. I'm just cooking it a little longer so it could get a little thicker. And on this side, I have my rice boiling. So that's what it looks like so far with the pinto beans and the black beans, tomatoes, ground beef, green peppers, and all the delicious yumminess. So I'm just gonna sit up here and let it cook a little longer so it could get thick, and I will be right back with the plating. Okay, ladies, here is the finished dish. The chili with the black beans, the pinto beans, the ground beef, and I made some rice. And how I make my rice is I boil the water and I add this to the water for a little bit of chicken flavor, so it won't be so bland, because I love to eat rice and I don't like to put a lot of salt in it. So this gives it a little bit of flavor, but that's how it looks. So I'm about to get my grub on, you guys. If you have a request for anything that you want me to cook, just let me know. Bye.